Now we're still working with the Rose and the Dillon, Colorado images. I'm going to go over to Rose, and we're going to turn off that top layer. We're going to select the Rose adjustment layer, and we are going to actually be inserting adjustments, and they are going to go into their own layer. And to do that, you have to actually select adjustments, and then you have to pick the adjustment you want. Now, when you point at these different adjustments, it will show the name of the adjustment, and we want color balance. Now, this works the same as the color balance we just looked at, okay, as far as moving your sliders. So this has too much blue, so we have to add in a whole lot of yellow, add a little bit of green, and I'm going to add in some red. Okay, so your settings can be similar to what they were before. They don't have to be exact. And then we can close the panel, and you can see that there is an adjustment layer that is now in the layer panel. And the neat thing about adjustment layers is that you can turn them on and off. We can change the opacity, which will lessen the effect. If we wanted to go back in and change something, you just have to double click right on the thumbnail. Takes you right back in here. And if you absolutely do not like the adjustment, you can just select it and click on the trash to delete it. Now, in addition to doing the color balance, we are also going to do a little vibrance. So we're going to click on this. We're going to increase the vibrance. And you are going to pick what you think looks good. And we're also going to increase the saturation just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and go back. And just so you can see what a difference the vibrance made, turn it off and then turn it back on. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and save our changes in this file. And then you can close it. That brings me to Dillon, Colorado. We're going to turn off the current layer and select the middle one for the adjustment layer that we're going to insert. And then we are going to activate color balance. And remember, this one has too much yellow, so we have to add in blue. And we're also going to add in some cyan and just a little bit of magenta. And then we'll close that. And we're going to do another adjustment. And this time, we're going to use brightness and contrast. We're going to slightly increase brightness. And then we're going to increase contrast by a whole lot more. And then when you're done, you're going to save your changes. Now I can see I went a little too overboard on the blue, so I'm going to go ahead and double click. And this is the nice thing about adjustment layers, is because you can go back in and you can make changes. So at this point, I'm going to save. And then I'm done with the file, so I'm going to close it.